Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of your favourite podcast. You are again listening to The Whip. My name's Zach, and this is, some would say, the legend, Elliot Nash.
Some would say the failure. Before we get started, Manscaped discount, 20%.
Yeah, it's really good. It was a great Christmas presents. I whipped it out for everyone.
I flogged that thing into the core of the earth.
No one was expecting them, like, the amount of Manscapes that I could purchase.
No, it was literally like, how many did you get?
I got 7.
Did you?
No.
Did you get any?
Yeah, I got a few.
Yeah, bro, use that discount code, 20%. Helps us, so really appreciate it. Obviously, if you have the money too.
Yeah,
don't
exactly.
Send yourself broke. Just if you got the money. There's some cheap ones on there though, so at the end, it's not the hardest thing in the world, but yeah, obviously this time of year is expensive, so.
It's so
Silly
expensive.
season.
Silly season. It's already been railing me. I tried not to spend all my money in the first week. Happened, but
I actually haven't really done much. I had COVID.
yeah, you did.
So I was meant to have a birthday event at the Harbour Diggers, one of the great establishments.
I was so keen to come to that. I had a wedding, but I was going to be the king of Ubers that night.
Yeah.
In between the reception, come back. After the reception was going to come back.
But
But you fucked it.
I woke up Saturday. Well, so my girlfriend had it during the week. She slept for like 17 hours on the Thursday. And I was like, yeah, bro, this isn't a fucking... She got it from her Christmas party.
Fuck.
So whatever non-whippersnipper went to that event, and
Fuck
whippersnippers don't spread COVID.
No,
They're
I don't
immune.
even get it. If you listen to the podcast, you don't get it.
Whip chat kills COVID.
Exactly.
Whips kill COVID.
Whip comments kill COVID. Subscription buttons gives you like, it's better than the 3rd booster shot.
Yeah. Yeah. Whip conversations are a fucking booster shot in itself.
Exactly. What did you do in ISO?
Fuck all. Stayed in my room because my roommate was going away. And like when his girlfriend had it, I was going away at the same time. So I was like, can she stay in a room? So then I was like, I got to do the same thing back. Because like, yeah, that's why, because like you don't have to isolate anymore. So I woke up on the Saturday morning, meant to go out and rip and tear that afternoon. Woke up Saturday morning and I just like back pain. When I'm sick, back pain.
Yeah, really?
I feel like an 80-year-old man, yeah. And then like scratchy throat, I was like, fuck, I better do a test. Did it, positive. I was like, I don't want to get anyone sick for Christmas. I was like...
Yeah, that's the last thing you want it to be on you.
If it was in the middle of the year, fuck all of you. I would have gone out, but it was the middle of the year.
Well, I wouldn't actually mind it too because you get time off work.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I have to work from home, but like, you can kind of flog a day off. Because like, you're sick. Well, I actually was sick. I took the Monday off in the last week because I was like, that was my day that I was carking it. It was the Monday. Sure. It was like 2 days in after I tested positive, and I was like dead. So I had that Monday off, and then like, yeah, it was like pretty late, but only just started really feeling better like Tuesday, Wednesday. But yeah, fuck COVID. Christmas is a breeding time for COVID.
Yeah, I had it last Christmas.
Yeah.
So that was when it was still a 10-day isolation period.
Well, this is my second time.
Yeah, fuck.
So I got it in the Hunter Valley on our New Year's because we had 20 dribblers in a house. And like obviously someone got it probably on our wine tour or sash like the week before and then gave it to everyone. So I had it then, but then yeah, this is my second time, which is pretty beta of me to get it twice, and I've had a booster shot. So if I get it again, fuck, the vax didn't work.
I feel like it doesn't really. It might make the effects less.
I think it just doesn't put you in hospital.
Yeah, exactly.
But it doesn't, like, I felt like dog shit. Like, especially the first time. First time I ever got it, I was like...
Railed.
This didn't come from a bloke eating a bat. This was made in a lab. But yeah, fuck COVID.
Dude, I hated it. I had just last year, because I was the only one in my family that got it. I was in my room downstairs for like 10 days all by myself.
Yeah.
I got one of those got my dad to go down to Revel and buy the golf putting greens.
Oh, that's pretty good.
And I got insane at putting.
Yeah.
I was just fired up the Tiger Woods documentary, and for 2 days straight, I was just playing it, dude. It was fucking
I want to
good.
get one of them for my new place.
Yeah, they're fucking so good.
Yeah, I'm pretty pumped.
But it has this, and we got it. On the last day, so we got it like 10 days before New Year's Eve. And so our first day of freedom would have been the 1st. And then on the 31st of December, like all my mates were just like, fuck this, we just want to leave. Like we all feel fine now. And that's when they were like, But you're now changing the 10-day isolation period to 7 days.
Yeah, so you're
And then you're allowed to leave. We're like, thank God.
Yeah. Well, I remember when Northern Beaches was split into two.
North side, south side.
Yeah, you were on the north side, so you couldn't do anything for fucking ages.
Yeah, but luckily I had a good core group there of like 10 people. So we just got fucking destroyed in different locations on the north side.
Yeah.
One was Billerong Reserve, my house, my mate Tom's like acreage, and Jordan's apartment. And we just rotated all 3 locations.
Well, Southside was sweet. We were doing everything.
Yeah, but
how's the... go to a pub or anything.
How's the fuck thing, though? They said to you, all right, you can have 10 guests over for New Year's. And then the day before they changed it, you can only have 5.
Us?
Yeah.
Well, we went to a park and had, like... we had, like, all these gazebos. And we just had, like, people, like, distancing the amount required. But just in the park. Like, in the New Year's park. And these cops came. And, like,
really?
everyone was just standing in, like, our 5s or 10s or whatever. And they were like, do all you guys know each other? We were like, yeah. And they were like, fuck, that's pretty smart. It's like, we were all just, like, spread out.
Like groups of 5 and make sure it was that.
Yeah, so we were, like, we were fine. There was, like, 30 of us in, like, under 6 gazebos. Or, like, 6, like, different areas.
Yeah, like by the kitchen benches, by the garden benches, by the barbecues and shit.
Well, so we had 5, like, our mate lived in a house just up, like, Tyler's, Bolsies. So we had, like, 5 people up there. And, like, you'd walk down the stairs if you wanted to go to another group. Then, like, you'd walk to a different gazebo. Like, it was actually, like, for the situation, like, obviously it was dog shit. But for the situation, it was fucking beast.
Yeah.
I had such a good time.
Nothing like milking the system a bit, eh?
But, yeah, right. It's always ways to check the system.
Oh,
when I was getting the settling payments. What a rort that was.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. No, I was legally allowed to get them.
Oh.
When, like, the COVID payments, I was legally allowed to get them. So, fucking took full advantage of that. But, yeah, silly season. How do you survive it?
Bro, I feel like it's all about... Because there's a lot of back-to-back days of drinking, and the best way to survive that, we always say, is to be strategic with your drink or beverage of choice.
See, I'm a rosé guy.
You're a rosé for the morning and the night, or just for the morning?
So
like
day, you've got to go rosé, because if I start on the beers, then I'll just be bloated. Like,
yeah, but unless you just go commit to... If you're starting with the beers, you go beers all day, all night.
Yeah, or, yeah, okay. Yeah, you can't mix.
You can't mix. As soon as you mix, you're fucked. And then that rules out the next day of the silly season day.
Nah, see, I'm a rosé because, like, you can just get 1 bottle or, like, and sip on it. And, you'll be drunk, but, like, you won't feel, like...
and calories are minimal.
Yeah, and you can eat still. Like, if I'm on the beers, I can't eat.
And you feel sophisticated as fuck because you're walking around with a fucking wine glass while everyone's like chugging beers, looking like degenerates. You're like, fucking grow up.
So you grab the rosé, and then in the night I move on to the vodka sodas.
Yeah.
Or like, or cocktails. Like, you got to get on the. I'm a killer for a good marg.
Oh,
I fucking love margs.
Cocktails are just always too expensive. I don't really fuck with them that much, unless it's like a special occasion.
Oh, I love cocktail. I'd way rather get cocktails than, like, beers when I'm out.
I just hate paying like $18 plus for a drink.
That's true, but also, like, you can have 3 cocktails and be drunk, or you can have, like, 6 beers.
For me, it's like 4, and I'm like a little bit, how you going?
Well, there you go.
Because it's all about the speed, though, of the ingestion.
Yeah, you got to get it going quick. But also, like, this time of year, I find, like, going to places, like during, like, you got to, like, you don't go to places every night. Like, you don't go out.
Yeah.
Like, you go to, like...
You got to mix it up with the park sesh, the apartment sesh, the house party.
Well, when we say park sesh, like a picnic. Not like a goon in a park. We're not 13.
Yeah.
Like,
dude, we whipped out Goon of Fortune at my house the other week.
Well, I wasn't drinking. I was so hungover.
Yeah, you're a fucking dog.
I had work drinks the day before, not like a Christmas party.
And then went to our mate Jared's birthday.
Yeah, and like I got home at like 5 or 6 a.m. and I was like, I woke up the next day and like I've never been so hungover in my entire life. I was like literally battling.
You were such a bitch that day. We had the DJ decks on the balcony, then transitioned to the
Mate, it was a great
yard.
setup. We were meant to record a pod, and I was just like,
you rocked up too late. I was already clipped.
So I did what I shouldn't have done. I was good in the day because I was on the rosés and I was feeling good, and I was just like perfect. And then it got into the night, and I was just
done.
Too much
spent.
Too much vodka. Too much whiskey.
Oh, whiskey.
I was mixing shit, and I was like, I just made a rookie error.
Oh, as soon as you do the crossover, dude,
you got to stick to one. You got to go rosé during the day, and then vodka sodas at night. That gets you going. Or like
if you do start the Arvo sesh though, if you start drinking from like 2 onwards, 196s, bang, and that's all you do.
Too much sugar.
I don't think they have sugar in them.
Yeah, they definitely do.
They definitely
Those
don't.
things are so sweet.
No, they don't. It's sweetener.
Oh, whatever it is, they're fucking. I can't stand those things. They have them in Japan, but in Japan they're double the strength of what they are here. So you only need a 4-pack because they only sell them in 4s. And then that's all I can do. Then it's beers.
Yeah, they only have 0.3 grams of sugar in them.
So they got a sweetener.
Yeah.
I can't stand those things.
I actually don't mind them. But you're not drinking... If you're buying a case of them, you're not drinking them because you like the taste, the savour.
Okay, actually, I take this back. I don't like the lemon ones.
I don't mind the lemon ones.
I drink the other one. I'll drink the other one.
The grape one.
Grape, yeah.
Grape's pretty good. I feel like that's a bit too rich. But the lemon ones, like I said, you're not drinking them to be a connoisseur of 196s.
You're drinking them to do one thing and one thing only. That's to get freaking activated.
Get involved.
Yeah.
Get athletic.
Yeah, you gotta get the hips moving.
Exactly.
That's the only reason you drink. Yeah, I get you. They're not. They're not like a family barbecue lunch drink, at all. But yeah, silly season, hey. What there's obviously the Stain is where you go. People will go to Wharf. No, I won't. I won't go to Wharf. I'll go to the Bavarian instead.
I do have to say, a friend of mine works at Wharf Bar, and the other night she gave me free drink cards. That was the saving grace for the place.
I don't even reckon that's worth it.
Yeah, true. It was not. It was still fun.
I went there for a birthday the other weekend, and it was on a Sunday, so that was okay. But
that was a rough Sunday.
Yeah, that was fucked. And everyone had work on the Monday.
Yeah, because we were at Sam's house first, and then I was gonna drink. Then I was like, I'll drink a lot early and not go out. And then got destroyed.
Well, because we were watching the UFC as well, so
sitting by the pool.
Yeah, sitting by the pool and not eating. So everyone was getting but that you got to know a friend with a pool in silly season.
Oh, 100%.
That's survivor tip 1 is pick your drinks. Pick your drinks. Number 2 is
know someone that owns a pool.
Know someone that owns a pool, because that can be a day session that you can go home from as well.
That's true.
You can go during the day.
It provides options.
Exactly. You can go during the day, and if you have work, then you can just go home and you're fine. Because you just...
Or it's not fine.
Well, you don't bring your going out stuff.
Yeah.
Because you just bring your boardies, you chuck on your boardies, you chuck on a party shirt, you're down there, you're drinking, and then you know that you got work, so 5 o'clock, you just go, no, got to go home. For options, it's an option.
It's an option.
It's an option.
Or you can keep going.
Where if you go to Manly and you're at the office, there's only one place and one place you're going, and it's to the Stain. And as much as you love the Stain, if you got to wake up at 8 a.m. or 7 a.m. to get to work the next day, you just fucks you up.
Yeah, you're done.
And everyone knows that you're hungover and what you've done the night before because it's silly season. So that's survival tip number 2.
And then survival tip number 3.
Pick your drinks.
No, that was 1.
Was that 1?
Yeah, that was
2
1.
is... number 3 is pick your venues.
Pick your venues.
You got to pick your venue for the right day. You're not going clubbing on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
So you got to pick somewhere like the Hilton, the Diggers, where it gets to your Friday, Saturday, Sundays. That's when you can.
That's Stain territory.
That is Stain territory. But during your weeks, you want a Diggers, an Ari.
Underrated. Donny's. I went to Donny's the other night.
Based in situ, great. You got to pick your venues.
Narrabeen Sands.
Yeah, we live in there soon. The Coleroy.
The Coleroy, that would be a perfect one for the midweek.
That's a midweek. That's like a Thursday.
Yeah, vodka lime sodas there. Flying.
Yeah.
Bang.
Oh, they have porn star martinis are the fucking best thing ever. The passion fruity cocktail.
Yeah, I haven't had one.
Yeah,
cocktails are too expensive.
You got to pick your venue, and I feel like Monday, you got to be a day of recovery.
Exactly. And then the side note tip is if you've got work the next day, be scarce on your Instagram story.
Yeah, no stories.
Be smart about it.
That's survival tip number 4. Pick your social media moments. If you're having a weekday sesh, then you don't upload. Your phone goes off. You turn your snap maps off if you've got them
Leave
on.
your phone at home.
Yeah, leave your phone at home. Just bring your iPod Touch.
Or whip out that old Nokia brick you got.
Yeah.
Something that can
Text
go to
messages
Uber.
only. You should have a whip phone. There should be a whip phone. We might have
The backup.
we should make a phone, the whip phone, and it's just like can't do any social media. All you can do is text messages.
Yeah,
and
but
calls.
if we could do one that you could somehow order Uber on as well.
Well, I want to make an app where, and they already kind of have this thing where, at the start of the night, you block yourself from putting up stories.
That's pretty funny.
So no matter how drunk you are, you put up the story, and it delays it. So if you decide the next day it's still a good idea, you can do it.
Yeah, that's a good
I'm
idea.
a fucking genius. That's survival tip number 4. Pick your social media moments. Pick your social media moments. We said number 3, pick your venue.
Number 2, pick...
Number 1 was pick your drinks.
Oh, number 2, know someone that has a pool.
Know someone that has a pool.
And that will get you through the silly season.
Yeah, that will get you through to silly season. Number 5 is you got to have a whip spot.
Yeah, you gotta have the
Because in summer, you don't want your night to end at 12.
Especially when you don't have the work the next day.
Exactly. Well, I was saying before, if I became Prime Minister, I'd make it illegal for companies to send their workers back till the end of Feb.
Yeah, nothing happens till the end of February. Why are we going back in January?
Mate, the year doesn't start till the end of Feb.
Because, like, let's think about it. School doesn't go back till at least the last week of Jan. So no parents are focusing on anything besides making sure the kids aren't fucking shit up.
Yeah.
So work... Side note, nothing happens. No one sells houses, really. No one moves into new places unless you've got it already sorted. No one's buying products, really, because you're fucking only focusing on your kids.
Well, you've just got through Christmas. So
yeah, you're not buying anything.
I'm not spending money. Like, what are we doing? It's summer.
Yeah, most times they're not. You've gone away for Christmas.
Yeah,
you've gone away for New Year's. You've spent all your money. So you're not buying anything. Stupid.
Like,
it should be
a
federal crime to send your workers back before the 28th or 29th if it's a leap year of February.
Yeah, great. Like, you should not go back to work before the end of Feb. Because you don't do anything anyway. Like, you literally just sit at your desk and, like, stare out the window.
And then my birthday's the 17th of Feb, so you're just written off from that for at least,
that's a
2
week.
weeks.
That's a 2-week thing. Like, so...
Make sure you keep that date for you with the sniffers.
Yeah,
you're going to be doing something mad.
Send in your gifts.
If you have a location that you'd be willing to give away for maybe, like, around the 18th of February, that's the Saturday.
Is that the Saturday?
That's the Saturday.
Yeah.
Or the week after, because a few of my mates all have a wedding, so I might push it back. So 7, 18.
You got to make sure it's in summer.
Yeah.
I'd do it the week before.
The week before?
Yeah.
You could do.
Yeah. I reckon you do that.
Or I just have 3 parties.
Oh, yeah. that actually works. Well, that works for me. What's our rogue event?
Rogue event of the week coming up. So looking at it.
Looking at mid-Jan.
Mid-Jan.
Yeah.
What is Narrabeen Sands up to in the middle of January?
Shout out to Narrabeen Sands.
Underrated. Their latest post is about Christmas.
Whoa. Okay. Fuck him. Go somewhere. Go to the Stain.
Go to the Stain. Guys, go to the Stain.
Go to the Stain. Well, I want to do a live show from there.
That's one of the goals too. Say you listen to the Whip podcast at the bar, they'll give you a discount.
Yeah. By, I don't know how much it is. But discounts only.
Look, it's worth it.
Yeah, it's worth a try. I don't know if they will. And we're not sponsored, so Stain, don't come after and sue us. But
why would they sue us? They'd just be like, no.
yeah, just don't know.
Or they'll be like, what is this with podcast people keep talking about?
And then we'll get followers.
Exactly.
That's our survival guide to silly season.
Let's go again. Number 1.
Pick your drinks.
Number 2.
Know someone with a pool.
Number 3.
Pick your venue.
Number 4.
Don't go on social media.
Number 5.
Know the times when to wear shorts and when to wear long pants.
True. That's the good thing about summer.
Different events call for different things. When you're going out to a venue, long pants. If you're going... Okay, weekend sends, long pants.
Nah, you can whip the shorts out in the summer.
Shorts... I don't like shorts in a club. Or
but the Stain's not a club.
Or a bar. Like, I don't like short... I'm a long pants guy. But if I'm going to
With
somewhere...
those cars, I would be too.
What do you mean, mate?
They're too small.
I got more calves than a farm.
Shut up, cunt.
Joking away.
And number 6, have a whip spot.
Gotta have a whip spot.
And don't forget to keep sending in your whip footage to us. We're going to start reviewing that all.
Yes, we are. My cousin said he was going to send one in, but never did. So
Fucking dog.
that's why I'm the best in the family.
Easy as. All right, guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for tuning in. Please stay safe out there for the silly season. Remember our 6 tips.
Number 7, know where to tacky.
No, yeah, facts.
Because, like, you don't want to be throwing up in front of people.
Yeah. At the wedding I just went to, I tacked 3 times in the bathroom. No one knew.
No one knows. Like, you almost got to be, like, you got to think about, like, I always think about it like it's a 1970s Cold War. And, like, the Russia and the US are doing espionage against each other. And,
Wasn't
like,
Cold War 60s?
60s to, like, the 90s. Ended when, after Russia invaded Afghanistan and they fucked things up. Typical Russia invading countries and not knowing what to do with it.
They love it, though.
Shout out to Ukraine. Russia. Vladimir Putin is the biggest nerd. But I always think about doing attackies like 1960s Cold War. Like, you know where you are, that people are doing tackies, but you don't know where. And that's like a Cold War, like your espionage, you're an American agent in Russia, you're hacking systems, or you're finding military secrets, and you're going around. But for a tacky, you're finding locations to vomit.
Exactly.
So
it's like strategic. It needs to be done. Because if you screw it up and you end up tacking in a pot plant, you're out.
Yeah, see you later, mate. And you can't tacky at a family event. And with them saying.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you need to know the spot.
That's why you need to go to the bathroom, and you got to be like building into the family event. You got to practice the silent tacky.
Exactly.
Because
The silent tacky is underrated.
You don't want to be in the bathroom retching your guts up. Yeah, you got to be there. And then just like, quickly go. And when you tacky, don't tacky straight into the water because it makes a splash sound. Unless if you do that and someone's waiting on the outside of the door, act like you did a shit.
Exactly.
That's what you got to do. That's our guide.
Follow those steps and you'll be sweet. You'll be ready for work in February.
And then follow the podcast.
That's number 8.
Yeah, that's number 8. That's number 8 to surviving silly season. Follow the podcast, tune in. We can be here for your Scout Sundays.
Exactly. We actually help the scaries.
We actually do.
Because you look at us and you think, maybe my life's not that bad.
It's true. Alright, well, thank you.
Cheers, guys. Thank you. Love you. See you soon.
Bye.
Flex, check, flex, check. Diamonds in my fangs, flex, check, flex.